and happy Monday. How are you all? Oh, it's so good to see you all. I've seen some of you in Twitch chats over the last few days or in Discord. I don't feel like I've been completely deprived, but there's something special when we all come together to hang out. Um, Literally been looking forward to this all day. It is a rare Monday stream. I usually have a thing with a friend every Monday, which is usually why I don't stream on Mondays, but that friend is on a date with her hubby, which gave me the room to have this stream that I missed last week rescheduled. So, yes! Oh my gosh, it's a Micah! Oh my gosh, and my auto shoutouts are still not working, but Micah is a streamer, a wonderful streamer. Sims builder with a wonderful cozy cafe vibes. We love our pengus. But yeah, it's a rare Monday stream, but let me make sure. I said some highs earlier, but Pinky, congrats on being first. And Pinky, Zeppy, Bluma, Micah, welcome in, loves. It's good to see you. I'm excited to hang out tonight. Honestly, today was kind of stressful for me, so that makes it all the better that I get to hang out with you all. Because every time I hit, like, start stream, for whatever reason, I feel like my worries melt away. And so I'm really happy that I get to hang out with you all. I hope it's a good environment for you all every time. That maybe it helps you let go of some worries as well. Um, yeah, this is a bright point of my day, and I'm glad I get to share it with all of you. Um, so that's where we're at. We're gonna make some Sims today and build some lore. Last time we did Cass was actually 2 weeks ago because I had to cancel this one, unfortunately, last week because I wasn't quite settled in enough that I felt like I could be ready to stream yet. But that means we get 2 Cass streams this week. So we are making medieval Sims both today and tomorrow. We get to make our friend Zeppy. We get to make our friend Micah, and Pinky has a sim for us to add to the lore as well. So we'll get them figured out and add them in to the story. And fun fact, this was the first mug I believe I showed on stream. And I'm bringing it back because it's finally, like, cool enough. I'm feeling the fall vibes. But yeah, Almug has made a reappearance. You have a family of 5 Sims? That's amazing. I'm looking forward to adding them in, Pinky. But yeah, and so I've got some tea to be properly cozy. I've got that. I've got my little flannel wrap here for coziness. It's not quite as, like, hot as the blanket hoodie. So it's perfect right now when it's still getting kind of warm during the day, but cooling down at night. We're having like 40-degree swings where I live between night and day. So, yes, Almug has made a reappearance. Because yeah, we're bringing back my rotation of mugs because it's cool enough in the evenings now that I can go back to having evening teas with you all. If you're wondering, I'm drinking a strawberry shortcake tea tonight, which I know is not very fall, but I don't know, it's the one that jumped out at me from my cabinet today. That's the one I went with, at least to start. We might switch to something else later. But that's what we're doing now. Like I said, we got some friends to make in Sims. I know Zeppy's character is gonna be a single sim, a singular sim. So I'm gonna start with Zeppy, and then I did some talks with Micah, and Micah's probably gonna be a 2-sim household. So we'll do them next. And then we'll do Pinky's. Whether Pinky ends up being tonight or tomorrow, we'll figure out, but it will be this week. Because we're just going in order of redemptions. Um, so since this got delayed a week. But yeah, so that's what we're doing tonight. Just some chill time. We got the Bardcore covers going again. Hopefully they're a good volume. They're not too loud. They're not too quiet. Let me know if they need adjusted. It's really hard for me to know how things are sounding to you all. So if there's ever a sound issue, and if you don't feel comfortable putting it in chat, um, you could whisper me on, either whisper me on Twitch or message me on Discord. Though I think I have it turned off that only friends can message me. So in which case you might be better off, doing the Twitch, or just messaging me in one of the general chats on Discord or in the ideas board for tech issues. I could make a forum for tech issues if they happen, so you guys can let me know. I'm probably gonna make an announcement pretty soon because I think I'm gonna be looking for somebody who can be on my mod team a little bit more regularly. I've got a sibling on my mod team, but they're not able to be around all the time. They're not able to make it to a lot of my streams because they live in a different time zone than I do. So, oh my gosh, Blooma! The vibe is you're a brewer with bard tendencies selling witch potions under the table. We will definitely do that. We will definitely discuss that. You'll probably be on tomorrow's after we do Pinkies. So I will definitely chat with you in Discord about details so that we can talk things like names and stuff. What does a mod person do? So really you would be, so like when bots come in, when they're like, find cheap viewers on, you would just automatically ban them so I don't have to worry about it. Oh my gosh, Micah, do you want to be a mod? Is that what this is? But yeah, I have a hard time explaining it because I'm not a mod for anyone, so I have a hard time explaining what a mod is. But you're there to kind of make sure, like, if there's any. Aw, Micah Bluma. That's so sweet. I'll definitely talk to y'all because I know both of you have experience modding for other streamers as well. So, but just because it's like I'm getting a lot more bots, our community is getting bigger. We're over 250 followers now. And I want to make sure that this stays like a safe community, safe environment. Basically a mod's there to time out if someone gets a little out of hand. Oh, Dream Team. I love you both so much. But yeah, so yeah, I am looking to add to my mod team. So Bluma, my guy, I will definitely. I love you too. You like to try it, but in a different time zone, so you drop off at points in the stream, so you're probably not a great pick. No worries, Pinky. Maybe it's a future thing for you or anything, but Micah, Bluma, I'd love to make you mods. I think wouldn't you lose your VIP badges though? Like that's one of the reasons I would hate for you to lose your VIP badges to become a mod. Baby, I love you. You are our punster, Pinky. You are a beloved punster, and I love that you fulfill that role in our community. But yeah, for the question of what does a mod do? A mod kind of helps enforce the channel rules. So would delete any messages that, you know, conflicted with channel rules, things that would be in my channel, of course, racist, homophobic, transphobic, any sort of discriminatory or sexist or any ism, basically. If anything was said, a moderator is there to help keep chat clean and safe. So the streamer is not split between streaming and moderating. You'd be okay wielding your sword for me? You can't be a VIP and mod at the same time, no, but mods are VIPs anyway. Of course you are. You guys would always be VIPs. I mean, you guys were like my first VIPs too. So like ultimate sacrifice. But yeah, so like I said, just because our community is getting bigger, I want to make sure that this stays a very safe place for everyone as we grow. Mikey, hello, love. But yeah, I will talk with both of you. You're getting choked up. I love you guys too. And I trust you guys absolutely. So yeah, I will talk to y'all after stream, and we will do the switch over. Like I said, community's growing bigger. I kind of expect it to get a little bigger as we start the Ultimate Decades too, once that gameplay starts, because I know it's a fairly popular challenge to watch, which is not why I'm doing it. I just like history. But I know a lot of people like watching it because it's not an easy challenge to do without a lot of mods, which is hard to do on just any computer. Mikey, you didn't miss much. No, we were just talking about different things, and Micah and Bluma are gonna join my mod team. Help keep our community safe. You will be my knights. My knights of the round table. I'll even do it like a knighting ceremony. I dub thee Dame Micah and Dame Bluma. Please rise and take your place among our table. Knights of the Rin table. They dance when they're able. Oh my gosh, Pinky, you're the best. Rises slowly. But yeah, and I'm probably gonna do the final poll for our Legacy family's name in Discord here before long. Partly because I found out that I could make like crests and get like banners. And I was kind of thinking that would look kind of pretty cool in the background here as part of my stream background as I'm starting to like figure out what exactly I want to do with it. That way we could have like a family crest for our Legacy family, even though they're not nobles yet. So I'm probably gonna post that fairly soon. To the Discord. We dine well here with Rin a lot. We eat ham and jam and spam a lot. Well, not ham, maybe. I mean, you guys can have the ham, but I can't eat ham. And Bluma can't eat ham either. Know that when I pledge my sword to thee, I wield it with the utmost consideration of your safety and comfort, and the safety and comfort for all. Thank you, my lady. Oh, I love you guys. I love you all so much. I'm gonna get sappy. I'm gonna get sappy for a moment. Because we're only a month and a half out from my streamiversary. And I just, like, even before I started streaming, I just feel so incredibly fortunate, so very blessed, so very lucky to have met you all, befriended you all in your own streams. Like, like I think about it, like when I first got a Twitch account la early last year, I never thought I was gonna become a streamer. I didn't think that was gonna be a thing. But then I met all you guys and this wonderful, wonderful community we have on Twitch. And it gave me the confidence to like put myself out there a little bit because locally I don't have a lot of friends who play the same sort of games that I play or like games in the same manner that I do. And so I was very lonely when I got my Twitch account, honestly. That was a big factor in me making a Twitch account is I was lonely and I was looking for friends and I found them. I found them in all of you. So, thank you all for just being wonderful and welcoming throughout, whether we met before I started streaming or after. Um, y'all are such a bright point in my life. Uh, like I said, I'm getting a little emotional. I'm getting kind of sappy tonight. Um, but just know that from the bottom of my heart, I love all of you so, so very much. Oh, I'm so happy we all connected too. Me too, Bluma. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. Try and rein back before I start actually like full, like ugly sobbing. Um, and why don't we go over here? Tissues. Oh my gosh, do I need a tissue command too? I did not have time for any mix it up work this weekend, unfortunately. Um, Probably not gonna have time this weekend either. Maybe the following weekend. Unless I get sick and I get to work from home, because then I could like use my work breaks. But I know you all don't want to work. You don't want me to get sick, so and I don't want to be sick, even though it would give me the excuse to work from home and stay away from the office that I absolutely hate being in right now. Aww. Aw, thanks for the hugs all around, everyone. That's another thing I need to fix. I need to move the hug command to mix it up. I've got a whole list. I have a running list. It is written down. I just haven't had time to address it. But I appreciate you all being patient with me, looking for the time. Mikey, thanks for collecting your daily blanket. All right. We are going over to Windenburg. We've got our medieval Windenburg. It is coming together. You can see we even have a castle in the background now. That we will hopefully finish or make progress. If we don't finish it on Thursday, we'll probably finish it as a segment of the 24-hour stream on Saturday. Which, yeah, by the way, that is happening on Saturday. I am planning it from 8 a.m. my time Saturday to 8 a.m. my time Sunday. Windenboro in Windenshire, yep. Yeah, it's very early for Mikey and Pinky, our little our community night owls over there in the UK. But yeah, we're gonna make some Sims tonight. That's what we're gonna do. I don't see Zeppy in chat, but we are gonna start with Zeppy because Zeppy was first to redeem, and Zeppy is a single Sim household. Community night owl, yep. You love it. I'm so glad. But yeah, so we got this. All right. We are doing a male presenting sim. Yeah, Mikey and Pinky are our UK night owls, community night owls. We love them very much. Even as we hope that they are getting enough sleep. So, all right. We are here. I'm pulling up some different things. Now, Zeppy and I already picked out a name for this sim. This sim is going to be named Raoul, which was a name that was frequent because Zeppy's character is a French noble. We love that for them. See, let me pull up that chat that I had with Zeppy. If I can find it. There it is. Okay. Yes. Duke Raoul Thevenin. So he's probably a friend of whoever the noble is, you know, the local noble who owns the castle. He's like visiting and doing hunting and stuff. You know, maybe he lives over in Normandy for, you know, just across the channel or whatever, and they see each other, you know, they spend time at each other's keeps. It's kind of how I'm picturing it. We don't have our standing noble yet. Yeah, noble friend. Yeah, we're doing Zeppy. It's Zeppy's turn. Duke Raoul Thevenin. Um, so, alrighty. Duke Raoul Thevenin. Oh, I've got stuff. This isn't a terrible base to work off from. See. And Zeppy, your eyes, are they brown? Kinda. I have several shades of brown so that we can look at the different. Green hazel. Okay. They're actually probably, see, my eyes are kind of hazily too. My mom actually calls them whiskey eyes because they're about the same color as whiskey. Fun fact. See. Looking at some eye shapes and stuff. Here we go. That about the right color? Is it more green or more brown? I think I have both. That one's got brown on the outer edge and green in the middle. This one's got the brown in the middle and the green around it. These are way too sharp eyebrows for you. Your eyebrows are not that... We gotta get a better eyebrow on here. Darker brown hair. Why are your eyebrows... Yeah, not that much. More green, but you like the first. Okay. Are they more like green blue than green brown? I've got ones that are closer to that. Like this. Photographs, is anyone else of the opinion? Because I really feel like photographs rarely actually capture the real life look of someone's eyes. And I think eyes are stunning in all shades. That one's more of a green blue. Brown, too brown. That's more gray. Video is better with sun, yes. You're checking, lol. I'm just like looking through all the shades and stuff. I've discussed before, these are Treasure Eyes by Praline Sims. They are my favorite CC eyes. They have more shades than any other CC eyes I've been able to find. Which is why I use them. Ooh, these are green in the middle and blue on the outside. I've got like purple with green too. Eyes are very tricky. Eyes and noses. Honestly, just faces. Faces are hard. Especially when you're trying to make them look like somebody. Pale green gray with brown on the edge. Let's see what I can find. Let's look through my green shades here. All right, green, 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 gray, brown on the edge. Gray with brown on the edge. Gray. Green, blue. Those are green, gray. There's no brown. Those are also kind of green, grayish, but no brown. Those are darker green, gray. Those at least have the brown on the edge with the green in the middle, but it's a little too bright of a green. Real quick. There. Okay. You had a lighter one towards the top that looked good? Ooh, ooh. Are you thinking of... Was it... Gray, gray? That one... That's very gray. Maybe this one? These lanterns are blinding. They are blinding. We are blinded by the lanterns. This one. Okay. Am I on the correct one now, or do I need to go back? Oh, I was on the correct one. Yes? Okay. Yes, I'm good. Okay, cool. We got the color. Love that for us. And Zeppy, I do have them currently as kind of like a base male sim. Are you happy with them like that, or do we need to make any changes to like the gender details, anything there, anything I should add there? Because I want to show representation. Because it's not like trans people did not exist in medieval times. I did post an article in Ultimate Decades Resources that had an article that cited a few examples of trans people in medieval times. But I think it was like one up from the latest. Yeah. I posted at end of September. But if you want them just male, that's cool too. I just want to make sure we're giving you the sim that you want. Base meal is all right. You would change the standing bathroom. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's look at some hair. Now, from what I could tell, it looked like glasses had started to be invented in like Italy around this time. Um, but they weren't widespread, and I don't currently have any historical custom content for glasses. That is sadly lacking. So to all my custom content creators out there, a little worm in the ear of maybe looking for some like historical glasses, DC. Just a thought, if you could please, and just let me know when you do. um, you'll be blind, noble. Well, maybe Zeppy, this incarnation. Because I like to think of these as like past incarnations of you, my Twitch community. Is maybe this incarnation of you just happened to have better eyesight. Um, you know, since that's more of a genetic thing rather than a soul thing. Thinking of it that way. Because, like, I inherited my terrible eyes from my mother. If I had a different mother, maybe I wouldn't have had as bad of eyes. Your brother has 20/20 vision. Doesn't that suck? Both my siblings had great vision, but you know what? You know what I had over them? Good teeth. I was born with good teeth, and so I never needed braces. Both my siblings had extensive dental work. Quite the golden hour right now, yep. I think they're a little rounder. They're just so straight. You look concerned. I think that's not the one. That is not the eyebrow. Ooh, maybe these ones. Let's see. I want to look at some. Ooh, yeah, maybe. Looking at foreheads. You also got height, but you got the smarts. You won there. If you need another picture, let me know. It's up to you, you know, if you want to provide more pictures, references, for me, you're absolutely welcome to. Otherwise, just tell me when I'm doing something wrong. I think these still be like... I don't think those are the eyes. Maybe not. I think your eyebrows might be a little bit lighter than your hair color. Mm. Okay. Ah, there we go. That helps. Thank you, Zeppy. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Their eyebrows hard. Eyebrows are hard. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hmm. Problem is those are so flat they make you look concerned or angry. We don't want that. No. No villain brows for our Zeppy. They have a slight curve. I know. I'm just trying to find. Struggling to find like the right eyebrow. Like some of them, it's like okay, it's too thin. Your glasses make them look straight. Yeah. Mm. Kicks it to the run. All the other children have their inflated shoes, can outrun a bow in a foot race. Maybe these ones. Maybe. Ba, 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 ba. Better outrun my bow. Might be a CC eyebrows for the win. Those are too straight. Oh, they've got like a light curve to them. Those might be the winner. There. face shape right here. The nose. The nose is wrong. I think that's part of what's throwing me off. I haven't touched the nose yet. Ooh. That's closer. I feel like the lips aren't too far off on their own. Ah, what'd you do that for? Stop that. No. You like them? Yay! Okay. Nose. Noses are hard. Partly because they're so distinct. They're so distinct. And so it's important to get them right. Or close to right, if we can. Let's go into some face details here. I'm looking brow detail. Those are not brow details. Those are lip details. Some good things to know. Okay. No. I feel like I got that a little too sharp there. Okay. I still have to figure out, I still have to get in. Oh, hey, they fixed. The patch that they did must have fixed my eyelashes, which is good to know. I'll have to go back to Cray's character and give her eyelashes. Well, his version of the song is nice. The version with the fitness pacer test is funny. Okay. where did you come from? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Time to medieval hoedown. That's right. Hmm. 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 We do be farming. Let's see. You cut it shorter than it is now? It can be. If you'd prefer it that way. Let's see. Some men in those days kept their hair shorter. Nobility usually kept it longer, as a sign of status because they could maintain it. But not all did. Some were much more like militant about their hair. So it's not a requirement to have long hair. You can have short hair. Like this one. You've got a little texture, kind of like you got a little bit of a wave to your hair. That one's pretty close, actually. Can I just say, I'm really, really happy that they added, like, on the growing together, like, marks like this and stuff, because I actually do have a couple, like, little moles. You like the hair? Cool. See. Edit mode. The top lip. A tiny bit thinner. There we go. Aren't you handsome? Would you like a beard, Zeppy? Any sort of like facial hair? You like it? That makes me happy. Would you like some facial hair? You're a young adult. You could have facial hair. Even just like a little bit. If you want. If you don't, if you'd prefer to be clean shaven, there was like because there was a lot of different fashions for like facial hair in this time. But we could do like a maybe not that dark. Maybe not that dark. Um, give like a scruff. Yeah, give you a little scruff. Like maybe like what about this? That might be a little curly, but some people, well, no, it's fairly straight. One or more, but you only wanted a little. You're okay with that? You don't have to have facial hair if you don't want facial hair, Zeppy. Um, like I don't want you to feel pressured into having in your character having facial hair. They don't have to have facial hair. Just wanted to make sure you had the option. If you don't like it, we don't have to do it. This one. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, perfect. Cool. It's a your sim self. I want to make sure it's exactly how you want him to be. You look like a strong one. But muscles. All right. Let's look. Let's look. You're a noble. That means you get some fancier clothes. Not quite royalty fancy, but fancy nonetheless. That looks a little more Tudor. We're not quite that far. Okay, that one's clearly glitched a little bit. That one's more soldiery. Ooh, maybe. You be fancy, that's right. You be fancy. You are a duke. Um, or if not like a duke proper, a duke to be, depending on if your father is alive or not. Fancy boy, that's right. Zeppy, favorite color. Is it purple? Because you wouldn't be able to wear like purple, but I could do like a purplish blue. Because purple itself was reserved for royalty, but we got lots of options for some fancy wear. This would be your everyday fancy boy. You like blue? Okay. Well, we got blue and gold. Good combo. Blue and green. Blue and red. These are nice. That's a little bright. Dark red and blue or light blue green. Dark. Hmm. You like the red better. Okay, cool. We will go with that one then. We got our fancy boys main look. Oh, ads are going to start in about a minute. Since we're not in like heavy gameplay and stuff, I'm probably, and I have already fed Leo tonight. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep going through the ads. But use the break. Go grab yourself something to drink, something to eat. Grab medications if you need to, you know, medication, vitamin reminder, and bathroom break if you need it. Do what you gotta do. Take care of yourselves first and foremost, and I will see y'all after the break. Steppy's looking great, aren't they? They really are looking great, aren't they? Look at that. A fancy Duke. Duke Raoul Thevenin. Given our first nobility. Look, fancy formal wear, he already looking like a fancy boy. But there we go. We're gonna go more medieval fancy boy. Absolutely zippy. Let's find your formal wear. Your formal wear. This is what you would wear for like feasts and dinners, you know. Anything that would be celebratory. This is what you would wear. You're a noble, so you get to have a few more outfits than the peasants, the plebeians. I try to limit to about 3 outfits for the peasant common class, because that's about what they would have had. Plus a night shift. That would be better for like a merchant. Ah! We don't want socks. Go away, socks. Sorry, fancy, very stylish, that's right. Blues. Ooh. I mean, that looks a little bit Tudor, which we're a bit early for at this time. Oh, Zeppy. It's a young adult. How old are they? Between 20 and 30. That way I can add that into the spreadsheet. And you can message me on Discord for that. 27. Perfect. I will make a note of that on my other screen here as I add in Duke Thevenin. And do you want to add your... Do you want Duke Thevenin to share your birthday? So your birthday's end of June, correct? I believe it is June, if I'm remembering correctly. If not, I apologize. Yes! That was a good year for you. Awesome. All right, 30th of June. And a noble would have actually probably had a good idea of when their birthday was. Much more than a peasant class. Because they actually kept records for you. June 30th, which would have meant that you would have been born in 1276 at the time You are currently unmarried, to my knowledge, unless, well, your character, that is. If your character wants to be married, we can make them a partner. Most likely a wife, given the time period. Noble. Duke. Slash knight, I am assuming. Do you want to be a knighted noble? I kind of assumed you would want to be a knight. That way we could give you, like, armor and stuff for your exercise wear. Or like this. Like, this could be your formal wear. Something like this. Yes, you're a knight. Congrats. Look, formal wear. Bam. Chainmail. Armor. We love it for you. Thank you for the lurk. And Cray, welcome in. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How are you? We're just over here making our friend Zeppy a medieval sim. A knighted. Zeppy is a duke. A French duke. And so we've just been getting Duke 7 in figured out over here. You like the light blue, Zeppy? I think I've got a dark blue. Got a few different, but I figure, like, this feels like a very formal version because you've got the full cape that you probably wouldn't wear during actual battle. But it was pretty common wear something like this, or you don't know what the swatches are. Fair enough. Ooh. Or that's definitely more Tudor Elizabethan. Swatches for this. That's not a great swatch. That doesn't look right. That's a glitch swatch. We have a gray. A blue. A light blue-gray. This one's got gold. Which would make it more of a formal fancy. Hmm. You like the silver and blue more than the gold? Yeah. I think it does too. I think it works quite well. I don't know why it's like giving you rings even though it says you're not wearing rings. Maybe they're part of the bigger outfit. I think they are. Take one last gander, make sure I'm not missing anything. Hmm. Looking. This looks like sparring clothes right there. This is more formal, kind of stately. Like maybe that's a family crest or... Okay. That one for every... Ooh. Active wear? Yeah, this is more of like what you would go to battle in. Something. This has got the chainmail and such. One has got more armor. Get a better. Not practical in combat, but very cool. Yeah, that's why the actual activewear one doesn't have a cape. Capes are dangerous. Luffy, hello. How are you, love? Welcome in. I wonder if I have a helmet. I bet I have a helmet. Hold on. Let me check hats. Let me check hats and see if I have an actual helmet for you. I have helmets. The hair kind of cuts through it, though. A little bit. A little bit. What other helmets? I gotta look at all my helmets now. What do I got? What do we got here? Ooh, more helmets. Yes! You're good finishing up a short paper for an assignment in your death and burial class. That sounds like a fascinating class. Since it's due tonight, but you needed a short break. Well, I'm glad I could be there as a short break for you, Luffy. I hope the paper's going well. I'm sure you're gonna do amazing and get a great grade on it. You were not expecting the sword. Oh, really? I've had this for a while. It's a short sword, so it's not like huge. It's technically the term for this type of sword is a dirk. It's blunt on one side and sharp on the other. And it has what they call a blood groove down the middle. You probably can't see that with the little in the corner, but I can show it later. But the idea is when you stab, the blood groove would help drain the blood while you were stabbing. Kind of gruesome, but yeah, it is high carbon steel because I was the 18-year-old girl who said I wanted a sword for my birthday. And it had to be the sort of thing that wasn't gonna snap in half at the slightest little bit. No, goodbye, bot. Ban, go away. You're good, you're halfway through it. It's comparing how the suicides of Ajax and Daenerys are viewed through the lens of honor and glory in ancient Greece. You still need to find at least one image for your paper. Ooh, that sounds fascinating. Dirk's offhand weapons used by Scottish Highlanders. Yep. Yep, it is. It's a Scottish dirk. Scottish, obviously it's not an actual antique. This is a reproduction type of sword. Because obviously I do not have the kind of money to be spending on actual antique swords. So yeah, this is a modern sword made in a historical style. Pun time? I'm ready for pun time if everybody else is ready for pun time. What do y'all think? We ready for puns? Alright, sleepwear. Honestly, I'm digging the vibe that Duke Thevenin just auto-generated here. There is Heracles' wife who either accidentally or purposefully killed him. Ajax is a hero in the Iliad. Yep. I think I remember that from my Greek history studies, like Greek mythology, history. All right, we're gonna go. I feel like you need a fancier shift than that, but not a monk robe. I don't know. At the same time, like everybody had very basic for the what they were sleeping in. It wasn't supposed to be very fancy. The armor is slaying. Yes, it is. Pun time! I recently got a job crushing fizzy drink cans. It's so depressing. But I found an explosive in my mailbox. This post blew up. But how do you disarm an explosive made out of cheese? Carefully. I have a rare condition that doesn't allow me to put on foundation, mascara, or eyeliner. Can't make this up. What did the dentist say when looking in Dr. Frankenstein's mouth? It's saliva. Dad, can you tell me what a solar eclipse is? No, son. Past, present, and future walk into a bar. It was tense. Thank you for the puns, Pinky. They're wonderful as usual. I'm not missing some other options. Historical options. Okay. Your party wear. Probably going to be the same as this one, honestly. There, copy that over. That's definitely more Elizabethan. All right. Okay, swimwear. Pinky, thanks for boosting your cozy by a full 59%. I'm loving the cozy vibes. I can feel them. All right. All I've got is a priest, an imam, and a rabbit walk into a building. The rabbit says, I might be a typo. See. I don't know. Might just leave it at that. They probably would have gone swimming naked, but I'm not doing that. Not doing that to my friends. Alright, let's find a hot weather outfit. Oh, hey. Back from a lurk, was finishing up dinner. How was dinner, Cray? What'd you make? Or eat, if you ordered something. You know it's cheesy, so you don't want to milk it any further. I see what you did there, Floopy. I see what you did there. No skinny dipping in the Rin stream. No, we try and keep things, you know, teen, you know, PG to teen, unless it's explicitly supposed to be. Ooh, you kind of look a little roguish in this outfit. Got your sword still. Kind of like this for your summer wear, Zeppy. What do you think? What do you think? What are your thoughts? It is your sim. What are the other options? You had leftover chicken katsu? Yum. You love the open top? Love it. It's after all, it's your summer outfit. It's gonna be hot, so you gotta loosen up a little. There's no air conditioning in 1300 England. We've got this one too that's more like blue, white, and brown, if you like this color swatch better, or the gray blue and gray. One that's a more green gray too. You'd prefer. Hmm. And yet people can streak on Twitch. Shake your head. Yeah, no, not in my stream. What was the first? The first one was, let me find it. This one. This was the first one that I clicked on. And it had the blue and the red. Not much air conditioning in modern England either. Well, to be fair, y'all don't really need air conditioning all that much. It doesn't get that hot in England. Why linen, cotton, and light wool are superior to any synthetic fabric since they can actually breathe and sleep. You like that as it has the red? On point. You got it, Zeppy. Alright, lastly, no earring. Alright, cold weather. This is your winter wear. No open shirts this time. Sorry. No, that's a jester outfit. That's not for our boy here. Looks a tad piratical. At least with your intense night shift. It might be slightly, but I have limited options for historical CCs. So, you know, I mean, part of that is just kind of our interpretation of it. I've seen ones that were like historical, like dramas and stuff where the clothes were kind of like that. So why that swatch so broken? Are they all broken? Not all of them. Just some of them. Oop. Sorry about that. Besides, maybe he's going incognito in the summertime, trying to blend in more. Regardless, if you're outside in the summer, you want to stay cool. Any of your outfits work for cold? One of them does. That would be this one. This one could work for cold. Boop. There we go. We're looking so crazy right now? What do you mean? What do you mean crazy? I don't think we're looking crazy. We're looking crazy good, if that's what you mean. Oh, the song. Gotcha. I was like so focused on Cass, I wasn't even hearing the music. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Yeah, I hear it now. All right. Well, Duke Thevenin, what are your thoughts? Are you content? Are you pleased? Are you having fun? I hope the answer is yes to all the above. Looking so crazy in love. Yeah. All right. Duke Thevenin, we need your personality. You love it all. That makes me so happy, Zeppy. Oh, I feel so good. You like that helmet? I like the helmet too. see. Can I tell you? I'd have to look up who made it because they didn't put it on there. Now we gotta talk traits, Zeppy. Should have done this ahead of time, but let's see. What do we got for traits? What do we got for traits? For our Duke Thevenin. Hmm. We could make you a free spirit. They're relaxed, uninhibited, and march to the beat of their own drum. Or... Hmm. Um... Can you be charming? Of course you can be charming, Zeppy. I'm not about to tell my friends they're not allowed to be charming. I think you're all charming. Of course you can be charming. Some Sims just have that little extra something that can bring a smile to other Sims' faces. Alright, we got charming. What about maybe a lifestyle trait? Oh, I guess I have two charming. So I guess the question is, do you want it as a social trait or do you want it as a lifestyle trait? Lifestyle trait says Sims are polite, likable, build relationships faster than other Sims, and learn charisma faster than others. So I guess, do you want charming to be a lifestyle for your Sim or a social orientation type thing? Because apparently I have two custom content traits called charming. Lifestyle. Okie dokie. Get rid of that one. Alright, so we got charming. You're charming. What do we want it for, like, maybe a social trait or an emotional trait? Bookwork, as you can read. Yes, yes, you would be able to read. So you could be a bookworm. Fun fact is during this time period, the tales of King Arthur were very, very popular. This is why if you're part of like an Arthurian fandom, whether that's BBC's Merlin or just Arthurian retellings in general, that's why you can say our fandom is 1,000 years old. But yes, you are able to read, and I will make sure that once I get the literacy mod installed that you are set, your sim is set as able to read. What's the last category? All right. Well, bookworm is a hobby trait, and lifestyle, you chose lifestyle for charming. So you could do a social trait or an emotional trait. Now, I usually encourage everyone to choose one slightly negative trait. Um, the Arthurian family is actually older. They're understating their claims. Yeah. I'm part of the Arthurian fandom, so yeah. Speaking of which, I need us to do maybe over the holidays, because I'll have some days off and stuff around then, or days that I'm like, I might look at doing some like Discord marathons of like BBC's Merlin, because it's like my favorite live action series of all time. You know what your slightly negative trait will be? No worries, Bluma. But yeah, and it doesn't have to be like evil. Like you don't have to be evil, but like things like oblivious, shy, insecure, that create a slight tension in the Sims thing and helps form kind of like it helps build lore about like, oh, how would this sim interact with these sims? Um, you know, squeamish, I consider an clumsy. Um I like Monty Python and the Holy Grail too. We watched it in Discord a while back. You got to get to a sleepy lurk now? Have a nice slurk, Bluma. Insecure? Okay. The first time you watched Monty Python was with me. Oh, enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you, Bluma. Double edge of charming. I love good choices. Good choices, Zappy. Yes, have a good slurk, Bluma. Sleep well. Tuck-in command, that's on the list. Now, you are listed as a... Does Duke Thevenin want to be a Renaissance sim? Just wondering. Just wondering. Ray, thanks for boosting your cozy by 70%. I can feel the cozy from here. Oh, Renaissance sim. Obviously, some of the aspirations we cannot do. And some aspirations are going to be like specific, like Mansion Baron could be a possibility. Renaissance Sim could be a possibility. Yes, you like that? Okay. Renaissance Sim it is. Like the color blue. Now you want to save up for the 10K redeem? I'd love to make you a medieval sim, Floofy. Feel free to lurk and save up. You know, you don't have to be in chat. Be funny to see you in a decades challenge, right? All right. So there we have Raoul Thevenin, who I'm just going to save to my gallery for now while we finish up the builds and stuff. Buildings of things. And I've got to get my like aristocracy royalty mod figured out as well. You're at 4K? You'll have it in no time, especially because Floofy, I have a 24-hour stream on Saturday. So you could rack up a lot of points just lurking when I'm doing that. Thank you so much. They turned out so good. They did. I'm so excited to see them in gameplay. So thank you once again for redeeming Zeppy. Big applause. Let me get you saved. I'm gonna call Duke Thevenin. Save yet on my library. Kibith doth not tell falsehoods. That's right. Hopefully you don't lose power at all from the hurricane. Absolutely stay safe, Floofy. I know you've got another hurricane coming into Florida here that's supposed to land on Wednesday. They may need to redo the categories so that they can make a category 6 for Milton. Oh my gosh. That's frightening. That's frightening. Please, please stay safe. You know, take all weather warnings seriously. Um, but yes, please, please, please be safe. More above anything else. All right. We are going to reset because it is now Micah's turn in the seat. Oh, hey, we started out with somebody tan. How about that? We love the melanin. And we do have a woman now. Micah, we didn't really talk names, but they're registering gusts over 210 miles per hour and regular wind speeds at 190. You don't even know how that's physically impossible for a storm to spin that fast. Nature is terrifying. For sure. Alright. Oh, wow. Yeah. Before anything else, be safe. If I don't hear from you, I'm probably gonna like Discord message you directly and just check in on you. And make sure you're safe because not that I would be able to really do anything if you aren't, but I'd absolutely hopefully it'll downgrade when the eye wall breaks it down. Yes, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We want this to go down. This spins really fast and begins to fly up like a helicopter. Yeah. Micah, are you around? Are you in chat right now or are you lurking at the moment? You're here! Okay, cool. All right. So, now, Micah and I did talk because last thing I want to do is whitewash my friends for a challenge. I'm not going to do it. I will build lore. I will find loopholes. And the fact of the matter is we're going to say yes, absolutely. Stay safe, Floofy. We'll be checking in. I know I will be checking in on you. And go finish up the last couple pages of your paper. And wishing you best of luck. I know you've got due date tonight. So stay safe. Get that paper knocked out. And heed all the warnings given by the National Weather Service. But yeah, Micah, last thing, Micah and I talked. I will find loopholes in lore. I don't care that it's 1300 in England. Guess what? There were biracial people. There were people of different backgrounds, especially in nobility or people who had expertises that put them into courts, like in noble courts, such as artists, who would have been from a number of areas. Yeah, no worries, Floofy. Mute me, do what you gotta do, enjoy your lurk. So thank you for the lurk, love. But yeah, we're not gonna whitewash Micah. However, unfortunately, there's no historical loophole I can use to have someone from Southeast Asia in England in 1300. So, Micah and I talked, and we were looking at either Spain or Italy or even Greece or Egypt. You could even go for someone who was maybe part Middle Eastern. Because of the Crusades and stuff, people did come back, with the nobility from Crusades to be servants and such. So there is loopholes for that. So This incarnation of Micah will not be Asian. However, I did. Get this. Okay. Historical fact, not medieval, but historical, is there are records of Filipino immigrants settling in Louisiana in the 1700s. Good, like 1760, like over a decade before the revolution. So we will get Micah properly Filipino in the future. Um, but we're not gonna make Micah white. I'm never gonna make Micah white unless Micah, for whatever reason, decides she wants to be white in an incarnation. I don't know why you would. It's pasty, but each their own. um, so Micah, of the countries I listed, like Egypt, Morocco, Spain, Italy. I mean, I figure you would probably have like an Italian or a Spanish father, and maybe your mother would have been had like either Egyptian or Middle Eastern ancestry, possibly. Because there was a lot of trade and stuff, and it would have been possible for, a traveling artist to have gone abroad, met a what, got a wife and brought her back to Europe. So, I'm trying to handle, you know, diversity and stuff best I can. I'm not gonna have every single person be white because guess what? Even in 1300, England was not all white. Not how it was. A lot of history with Spain and the Philippines, so it works out in a way. Ooh, let's go Spain then. And there was actually a lot of history, and that actually makes a lot of sense because of the conquistadors. Um, so they wouldn't have found the Philippines yet, but we can go more Spaniard and give you like more of a darker olive. There was also a lot of, in this time period, you would have had a lot of migration between Morocco just across the strait from there. So that we can get an excuse for extra melanin that way as well. But there was a lot of a lot of connection between Spain and England at this time because Edward the First was married a Spanish princess. All right. But yeah, I think Spain is gonna work out pretty well. Let's get rid of all this makeup jewelry though. But we'll make Micah, who's gonna be the daughter of an artist. Like a court painter type. So we'd give you more of a Spanish name. Isabella would have been really common. I know, probably not like your first choice of a name. But Isabella was a very, very common name at this time period, both in England and Spain. Eleanor. I'm doing a little research here. 13th century Spanish woman, Aldonza. Let me see if I can find an M name. Are there any M names? Mafalda. Because there was a Mafalda of Castile. So Elizabeth, Eleanor, Leonor, Messia, Violent, which really just looks like violent. Nunez, Sancha, Inez, Maria, of course. Gotta have a Maria. Blanche, Teresa, Bella, Beatrice, Berengaria, Constance, Yolande. Any of those names standing out to you, Micah? Isabella's your bestie's name? You're happy with that? Isabella it is. Isabella. Alright, Isabella it is. I need skin tones. Skin tones. Definitely keep it on the warm side. I do have some custom content skin tones that give me some more tones. Because even with the extra shades, I don't think, like, EA didn't give us enough. I feel like this one is fairly close to Micah's skin tone, at least from what I know of the pictures I've seen of Micah. Um, this feels close. Yay! Okay, and I know you got the black hair, so black hair, brown eyes. We're getting there. We'll slowly get ourselves over. And you're not gonna be like a noble proper, but you're gonna be like a member of the court. Um, like it's the sort of role like you would serve as assistant to your father, who's court painter, but you might even have a role as a lady in waiting for a noble lady. Depending on if she met you and thought you were a friend. Fun fact about ladies in waiting is often it was a path for marriage. Because being a lady in waiting, especially to like the queen, which the queen was usually the only one who had ladies in waiting. Nobility would just have maids, only because ladies in waiting were usually other nobles. So like when a princess would go to another country to marry a king, she would bring her ladies in waiting with her, who were usually nobles from her family's court, would come over with her and create more political alliances by marrying into the same court that the princess was marrying into. Little history there for you. All right, let me look for some 13th century Spanish surname. I'm kind of imagining that maybe Isabella's mother was from modern day Morocco. Maybe her family had immigrated, maybe her mother's family had immigrated to Spain for opportunities, and her father had met her mother at some point. So I'm kind of imagining you as like half Moroccan, half Spaniard. What do you think of that, Micah? Let me know. Um, de Roma, be of Rome. Did Gatica e Munua di Sanamuno, Ferrero, Giordina. You like it? Okay, cool. All right. Now I'm thinking your mother may not. Let me know. Would you prefer if in the lore that your mother had since passed away? Or would you prefer if your mother just is holding a house in Spain? I kind of like the idea that she's just kind of managing a house, maybe with some younger siblings in Spain. Um, and it was like maybe your turn to travel with your father. And do you want to be a young adult in this, or would you prefer to be a teen? Hmm. Borrasa. Martorell. See. Run. Alembrot. Mom's just chilling in Spain sounds nice. Young adult would be good. Okay, maybe on the younger end of young adult. Since we're having you be unmarried. Alembrot. Borrasa. What do you think of the name Borrasa for um surname? So you'd be Isabella Borrasa. Or um or well, I can't quite do something quite that famous, but Cano or Hereda. You could never roll your R's. Parada Valdez. Oh, hey! We could steal the name of Juan de Valdez, who was a painter, a sculptor, and an architect. Who devoted his work to religious art, but um, but I focused on the idea that he was an architect. Isabella Valdez. Yes, I thought you would like that. Isabella Valdez. All right. You would have had long hair. I know your hair is straight. This will just help me when I'm like working on the face properly. Your hair would have been braided, as that was the style. Hair was not loose. It was not proper to have loose hair, but you're unmarried, so you don't have to wear a headdress. You have kind of wavy hair naturally. We can add a little wave. Hold on. Let me texture wavy. There we go. All right. I need to look at like actual face. I'm gonna come back to hair in a bit. See. Hmm. More bit like that. Hold on. I'm just going off the picture I have on your website, Micah. So definitely give me directions. You feel okay. You think you're doing good? The base sim was a perfect starting point. I've really lucked out on base sims for this project. Not quite that wide. There, that's better. Honestly, the eyebrows aren't that far off. Um, not quite that squared. Now, thin eyebrows were the fashion at the time. Um, at least they were in England, but yeah. But yeah. All right. Yeah. Add Isabella Valdez. Um, how old do you want to be, Micah? Between 20 and 30. I would lean towards the younger since you're not married. Um, but up to you. Not really a commoner, but you're not really a noble either. Um, I don't know. I'll say middle class. $22? Yeah, 22 works. See. No. Wrong. See. How we doing? Mm. look at hairs. Let's look at hairs. We need something that's braided back. There's some different styles that would have been popular at the time. But no headdress needed because you are unmarried. She's cute, and you're not just saying that because it's based on you. Ooh, no, 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 no. Where's black? Maybe not. Hmm. All right, ads are gonna start in about 1 minute, folks. Just letting you know. Let's see, what else we got here? Feminine, weavy. Oh my gosh. This was unintentional, but you're very much reminding me of the actress who played Guinevere in BBC's Merlin right now. With this hair, which is admittedly what this hair is based off of. This hair was based off that character. But all right, let's see. That was some fancy hairs back in the day. Let's see. Ooh. I swear, one of these days I'm gonna find a hair tutorial and I'm gonna try and do like a historical hair or something. I wonder if medieval hairstyles would ever come back in style. They say everything that has ever been popular has become popular again. So I wouldn't necessarily count it out. Cause like I feel like I've seen this hairstyle in later eras in certain places. See. Ooh. This one would be pretty. Especially because you are in the court. Like, you might not have, like, fancy jewels, but you are, like, kind of sort of in the court. So, could have a little bit fancier hair. I like this. And then it kind of alludes in the front to, like, your modern hair. I think I've got, like, an overlay somewhere for that. That one. Is it? To change the color of it. See if I can find it. I need a word search function in this. Because, like, it's like kind of a headdress, but it's not like a headdress. It's more like a hair ornament. We might be a little early for this one, but it looks so good. I'll allow it. It's my game. I get to decide what I allow and I don't allow. Uh, All right, let's see here. You love it? Awesome. Yeah, that guarantees it then. Yeah, we're going with this hair. This is the hair we're going with. It also feels kind of Spanish. I'm not sure why. I know I've seen like this hairstyle on like more English, like in historical dramas and stuff, but for whatever reason, I don't know. You just feel so pretty. I want my friends to be pretty. Not that you aren't already, but like I want you to look your best that I can within historical reason. I'm so excited to see all your Sims and gameplay. Welcome back from ads if you had ads. Thank you so much for sticking through them and supporting the channel. We're here. We're looking for the little overlay that goes with this like hair ornament bit that I found for Micah's character. Might be under the accessory. Aha! I found it immediately. Hold on. Micah, what's your favorite color? We have a blue. We should probably pick a dress first. Blue. Red. Red would be very pretty. We could go with just more of a brown. More of a neutral kind of tone. Blue or orange. Brown also looks good. You wish you knew how to braid hair. I didn't learn until I was 11. Ooh, what about this like yellowy brown? Like that could be like a natural kind of wood or straw that was used, but it gives it kind of a warm tone. It brings out like the warm tones in your sim skin tone. Or you like that one? Awesome. All right, let's find a dress. Um, yeah. Love. I love to. Yeah. Let's look for some dresses, like a nice dress, like a little, because you're not working outside, um, but you're also like working as an assistant to your father. So like, let's find like a happy medium here of practical, but not like super duper wealthy. The yellow's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Is it weird that I feel like when you guys redeem that, I get to dress up my friends like dolls? You're obsessed? I'm obsessed too. This might not be quite the cut that would be historically accurate, but I don't think it's far off. Hold on, let me see what else I... Wait. Micah. Any yellow. Yellow's a great color for your skin tone. Part of me really loves the like white and yellow for the everyday. Maybe this will be your fancy wear outfit, and this will be your like more everyday kind of outfit. Yellow looks great. Our princessa. Not really. Like, I know you're not really like a princess in game, but you look like a princess. The Infanta. Aww, so pretty. I'm obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. I'm thinking this one for your formal wear. outfit. This one for a more everyday kind of look. Or ooh, yellow's such a good color on you, Micah. Like, look at these. I mean, I think this one's more princessy, like more nobility than I can justify at this time. But it's so good on you. Oh my gosh, all the yellow dresses. And yellow's like my favorite color, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to see Micah in all the yellow dresses now. Oh my gosh. Stop. Like, so pretty. All the dresses, right? You know what? Speaking of trends that I wish would come back into fashion, dresses like these and reasons to wear them. I want that. I want it back. Please, give it back. Like, I want all the modern amenities, but I want to dress like this. This is going to be the formal wear. This is perfect because see, it's like not so fancy that it's screaming noble. Like you can see the spun of the fabric and everything. More reasons to dress up, right? Right? I need all. Like that's more of like a silk satin type. Oh my gosh, so fancy. You're making me wish that you made yourself a noble, Micah. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe you'll marry a noble. Who knows? You could marry Duke Thevenin. See. Your character. Texture on that looks great, right? Right. Right. It was this one? No, not that one. Not that one. Where did I put it? This one. This one. This is the one that I'm gonna put on the formal / party. And then yeah, that one will be party. I just wish that this one had a slightly higher neckline, but it's fine. I can live with it. This could be a good everyday one for you too. Another one that has a pretty good texture. Maybe you should buy a yellow dress. Maybe you should, Micah. Clearly, it would be a good color on you. Mm. This cut would be more. Shopping inspo via Sims, right? Uh, Yes, I have sword accessories. They kind of cut through though. Haha. Get it? See. Look, there we go. Haha. Sword. Forgot about these. Being honest. Alright. See. I even have like a little cane. Could come in handy for an older character at some point. Socks. Here we go. Like, not gold. Hmm. I don't know. Let's see. It's always so hard picking a dress. Like, this one looks good, but the cut is kinda like a little early for this cut. So it makes me hesitate. We've already used this cut though, so it does feel very modern with the low cut, but it is a pretty dress. Maybe a future incarnation. Give it like a blue belt or a green. I think that one's pretty good. What do you think, Micah? Unshrimp myself while I'm thinking about it. Ah! The green. Causing that. Got it. Okay. You make sure you're wearing shoes under that skirt. Hold on. Lurk. See. Micah, thank you for redeeming the medieval fact of the day. Let's see. Let me think of a good one. Hmm. Did I mention before that they didn't have forks in medieval time? Forks were an invention of the 1500s, so we're about 200 years off from the invention of a fork. Um, see. Did I already use that one? I can't remember. They had knives and they had spoons. And otherwise ate with their hands. Not sure if I used that one before or not. Uh, a tough guy, like it really rough. Guy. I'm the bad guy. That probably wasn't a very interesting medieval fact. How about this? It's almost more of a Renaissance fact than a medieval fact, but it was Henry VIII who started the Secret Service, the English Secret Service. Um, Okay, okay. Sleepwear, which actually we need to have your hair down for. Long, kind of wavy. Hmm, I like this one. All right. Ooh, there we go. Um, hello. Okay, hot weather. What else? That one. What other options do I have for cold weather? Thanks for redeeming Hydrate or Dihydrate, Cray. Ooh, cute. I really kind of like this one, but what do you think of the color, Micah? Do you want a different color? Like there's the orange, and I like this like green. There's a couple shades of green. Did they have jackets back then? Most of what they would have had would have been like capes slash cloaks. You're into the green? I think I might have some more capey stuff. Hold on, let me check my accessories. Um, I think I had some like custom content, like capey type stuff, like tailored jackets, not as much. Like there might have been like some men's jackets, but for women, no, not really. They didn't really make women's jackets. Um, there were some men's like short jackets, and then there were like some usually they one of the ways they would have stayed warm is by wool. They would have worn a lot of wool, especially in England, which was wool country, really. A lot of wool clothing, capes, cloaks, um, let's see, maybe, oh, undo. Okay. Uh, and they would have had like scarves. Um, furs. They would have worn furs. Um, or if they were in like a carriage traveling in the cold, which typically they avoided traveling during the winter. Um, Isabella wouldn't have gotten cold as easily as you. Yeah, they also would have just been more used to it, you know? um than we are. We are all quite spoiled in the modern age when it comes to heat. Haha, here you go, Micah. Cape. Cape cloak. Turn it into more of a natural brown type color. Considering buying a cake now. Fun fact, I actually own like a cloak that's made of wool. I bought it in Ireland. It technically has like little like it's cinched for where the arms go, so it's kind of sort of like um cape cloak. Very hot, but if y'all want to see, I could go do I know where it is? That's a good question. Hmm. Should be able to dig it out for one of these streams, maybe in time for tomorrow. I don't think I've unpacked that just yet. I don't know where it is specifically right now, but I could try and find it before stream tomorrow to show off the cloak. It's like a really pretty blue, too. Discord when it's found. Okay, sounds good, Zeppy. I'll have to enlist a friend to take pictures of me in it. Because it's got like a big hood for it, too. Like a big hood. It was very useful. I bought it when I was in Ireland. I was in Ireland in September 2 years ago. So it was rainy, as you would expect for Ireland during the fall. During early fall, or Ireland in general, really. Um, I might switch. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna copy this over to the Athletic. Okay. Okay. What do you think, Micah? Are you happy with how she's looking? Or Isabella? You love her? Isabella Valdez. All right. Now, we know she's the daughter of an artist. So I'm assuming you want a painter extraordinaire aspiration for her. Am I correct? I think I missed hold on. I did. I missed the belt on the hot weather. There we go. Miss anything else? Yes. All right. Painter extraordinaire. What are you thinking for traits, my friend? What are we doing? Hmm. I can pick. Well, you're definitely creative, so we got to do that. We got to do a creative. You a creative being. Um, let's see. like I said before, I like to try. Ooh, I kind of like the idea because you are from a foreign land in this. In this, your character is because your character is from Spain. She grew up in Spain. She came to England with her father to go around the noble courts of, the noble houses of England to paint portraits and such. Um we could do a worldly trait. Um Possibly. These Sims gain powerful moodlets from taking in culture, whether at local festivals or in foreign lands. You have a link where you got the additional traits. The worldly one sounds cool. Yeah, one sec. It should be in my Discord. Um, but I believe the worldly trait is by Kiara Sims, but let me double check. No, this one is by Kuto. Here, I'll throw a link here and in Discord for this is also where I got the horticulturist, movie buff, competitive, scribe, type traits. Posting into Discord as well for CC and mods. But Kiara Sims has a number of traits as well. So like worldly, I feel like applies to Micah. But yeah, that's where I got a lot of these extra hobby traits. Let's see, and then we have to choose you some. You like them? Good. So we have to choose you something slightly negative for your third trait. If we do creative and worldly, perfectionist could be considered slightly negative. Obviously evil. Loner could technically be considered. Nosy could be considered, though that one has an animation with binoculars, but I would ignore that. Socially awkward, snob, self-absorbed, mean, jealous, competitive. Clumsy would work. Aw. All right. Clumsy it is. Creative, worldly, and clumsy. She adorable. I love her. Now we just gotta make her a dad. All right, so we gotta do some genetics here. Make your dad. Now, in this incarnation, your dad is probably gonna be a little bit paler than you because your dad is gonna be a Spaniard. You get a lot of your melanin from your mother, who's Moroccan in our lore. We're not looking for a child, we're looking for a parent. Not a mother, a father. I don't know why they're doing this with the nose. Like, what is up with that? So weird. If any of these look like your actual dad, let me know. Nose is a little shiny. Oh, I don't think so. What is with the white nose? So weird. Why does it do this? Oops. You don't have a shiny nose. Why is it given shiny nose? Ah, jeez. Goodbye, bot. Your dad is really short hair, kind of bald, mustache. We could give him a mustache. And, kind of bald. We could work with, like, this one. Give, like, face here. Let's make his skin a bit lighter. A bit more Spaniard olive. Give him slightly different eyebrows. Oh, I forgot to give you eyelashes. I think we'll work with this one as a base. Like, yes, this is a father. You want to be close? Want to have a close or a strict kind of like what you want to set a family dynamic? I don't know why it's acting like this. Why is it freaking out? Why are you freaking out, huh? Strict would be interesting to see. Strict. Okay, so you have a strict relationship with your father. Um go short. Ooh, maybe kind of balding there. Again, what other like balding? They don't really have a lot for like the wavy hair. I think they have more. They might even have like silver hair at this point. I don't know. Does your dad have more like salt and pepper, or is he pretty much grayed out? What do you think, Micah? Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper it is. Also, I forgot your eyelashes. Hold on. I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta get your eyelashes. Skin details. get them eyelashes. I like those ones. Okay. Bella, your father. Let me look up some 13th century Spanish men names. Let's see. Gomez, Fernando, Gonzalo, Ordonio. Medieval. Let's see. Alonso, Enrique, Bartolome, Bernaldo, Cristobal, Castanon, Diego, Dionora, Durin, uh, Ismail, Plain, Francisco, Kilo, Inigo. My name is Inigo Montoya. Unez, Ladran, Laurent, Leonor. Oh wait, that one's feminine. Oops. Leonis, Lorenko. Another I name. Okay, let me scroll back up here. We got Ilan, Inigo, Inige. Oh wait, no, not that one. Inigo maybe? Inigo Valdez or Ilan Valdez. Only a couple I names. Inigo. Inigo it is. Alright. We were gonna give him more of a mustache type of situation than a full beard. Maybe not like that. Gotta go a little bit more. Maybe like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or I feel like this would have been fairly historically accurate. More of a mustache goatee combination. But he looks quite distinguished, in my opinion. What do you think? More connected, I know. Ponce. Okay, we'll go with it. let's see what we can do. Something a painter would have worn. See if there's anything that's got like an apron kind of situation. This isn't bad. Hmm. Option. Looks more like a blacksmith's than a beast. Hmm. No, not monk. Hmm. Where did I put the other one? Lost track of it. See if I can go back far enough to get to it. Not that one, the one before. There. Yeah, that's the one. Hmm. Maybe even a hat. Look, I could give a hat with a feather. Fun. Fun. Ads are gonna start in about 1 minute, folks. It matches the fit. That's right, it does. See. Another creative. Hmm. If you were to name a negative trait about your father, what would it be? That might be a weird question to ask, in which case I'm sorry. No, it made you laugh. Well, I'm glad it made you laugh. Hmm? There's a lot of. Hmm. See. Materialistic. Ooh. No wonder he's spending so much time away from his wife to make money. Not in real life, just in the lore. Maybe he aspires to buy a noble title. Um, or something to that effect. See. How about a positive trait? That's why he has a fancy hat. Yes, he has the fancy hat. Also to hide his bald spot. uh, how about a positive trait? Is he very family oriented or um does he like animals? Is he a very proper type of person? Outgoing? Okay. Oh. The animation is fun to me. Mm-hmm. There, copy the hat over. Formal. Get him a formal wear here. Maybe. You like the blue? I like the blue. All right, we'll go with that. That'll be party look as well. And it matches the hat. It goes with the hat quite well. All right, we got that. We got this. Party swim. All right. Hot weather. Need your hat. Where's your hat? He has an extra outfit because he's materialistic. I don't know about this one because I have this one on our Duke right now, so I feels like might be a little fancy for our man. But hey, maybe. Ooh, wait. What about? But this is hot weather. This isn't formal. But maybe I should. Maybe I should make this the party formal wear instead of these. What do you think? I don't know. It could kinda. Hmm. Hmm. So many choices. I don't know. It could kind of work. If it's made out of linens and stuff, it could work as the hot weather. Making him look fancy with the cape and all. See what we got for. uh. Ooh. Hey, we can reuse his every day for cold weather. Okay. Time for you to do a sleep lurk. You're just too cozy. Well, have a good slurk, Cray. All right. I think we got Inigo and Isabella figured out here. But yeah, good night, Cray. Sleep well. Have good dreams. And we'll see you around. All right. All right. I believe we have Isabella and Inigo figured out here. So I think we're done. You're so excited to see everyone's Sims wandering the world? Me too. I'm gonna save household, and I think Pinky fell asleep, but I think Pinky, we're gonna do your Household of Sims at the beginning of stream tomorrow, and then we'll work on Bluma after that. Because it is getting to about the time that I usually end stream, here. And I think it's time for us to go find somebody to raid. Let me go see. We got Dremen Sims. See. You know, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've had the opportunity to raid Cozy Peach. She's been streaming for a long time. She's been streaming pretty much the whole day, so I don't know how much longer she'll stream. But she's been doing some story building gameplay in The Sims today. So, and it's been so long since we've gotten to raid Peach. Thank you for redeeming. Oh my gosh, I am just now realizing that I never removed the King of the Castle overlay, and I am so sorry. I wish someone had said something. Oh my gosh. Deactivate, deactivate. Why? Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. I apologize for that. I should have checked on that. I should have deactivated that after King of the Castle stream. There was probably like a big portion of screen just taken up by that like the whole time. So I'm sorry. I can't keep track of this stuff. This is why I need to add some people as moderators, which I will be talking to Micah and Bluma and adding them to my mod team. I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna have to make a thank the mods command as well. Yeah, let's go raid Cozy Peach and say hi, because it's been a while since we've been able to do that, to go say hi to Cozy Peach and friends. It was minimized, you barely noticed? Oh, thank goodness. Well, at least there was that. I'll just have to be more careful about making sure that I deactivate that extension after King of the Castle streams in the future. But yeah, so if you're a follower hanging out tonight, grab that first raid message. If you're a subscriber hanging out tonight, grab the second raid message. We're gonna go say hi to Cozy Peach in Friends, who's playing Sims. And yeah, so thank you all for doing the redeems. We are doing more medieval sim making in stream tomorrow evening, same time, same place. But yeah, until then, it'll be a goodbye for now, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Have a good night, day, time zone, whatever you're doing. I wish you well, and have a great time. Bye. Thank you for being here and hanging out with me.